Tension rocks Nigeria as Buhari Atiku claims election victory. This is Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Here with me is the New Telegraph newspaper with a very good headline here. Upset as Saraki, Olujimi lose re-election bid. Upset as Saraki, Olujimi lose re-election bid. With a very good rider here, Dogara survives APC onslaught. Police detain INEC officer over result alteration. Yakubu, ad hoc official died of stray bullets. On security, police arrested 128 offenders across the countries. I repeat, 128 offenders arrested across the country. We have a picture here of Senator Bukola Saraki and Senate Chief Whip Biodun Olujimi. Also on the Nation newspaper at the newsstand this morning, battle for Senate. Saraki, Sani, Olujimi, others fail. I repeat, battle for Senate, Saraki, Sani, Olujimi, others fail. Adiola Oshinowo triumph in Lagos. Kalu, Boniface, Bamidele, Bashiru, Adetumbi win. Also we have some pictures here. You can see the picture of Saraki here, Olori Egbe, Kalu, and others. Also, elections well executed, say observer groups. Elections well executed, say observer groups. These are the stories we have on the Nation newspaper and the New Telegraph newspaper at the newsstands. Our reviewers are here. You can see them. Let's join them. I'll be right back. Battle for Senate, Saraki, Sani, Olujimi, others fail.
We highly appreciate the INEC. So far, so good. We are just waiting for the final result. As what we can see now, we've seen that the battle line has been drawn. You see, all those the mighty are falling. Likes of Saraki in Kwara is a very big scandal. But we thank God the same thing applicable to other parties also, the likes of Akpabio. But what we can see now is that the block votes that Atiku has in Northwest, South, and Southeast, with all the collating results we are doing so far, we have seen the winner is being cleared. Because if we can have block votes in South, Southeast, and even part of the Northeast, North Central, and 3 out of 6 block votes. And Buhari, we are looking where Buhari can recover the gap. We are looking at the result of Northwest now. It could even, all the states in Northwest, Atiku is meeting up with the requirement. So in Kano, we are expecting maybe Buhari will bring 1 million votes plus. Nothing like that now, with what is on ground. Kaduna, APC is struggling to meet up with PDP. In Katsina, Atiku still meet up with the requirements. In Jigawa, PDP and APC, they are still having their edge. Now, tell me, how can he cover the gap from South, Southeast, and North Central? You could remember at Abuja, PDP has 76 or 75%. The president could not meet up with the 40%. Where can Buhari meet up with this gap that we are seeing now? So our new president has been cleared now, and we are welcoming him because we are tired of poverty, we are tired of hunger. All this unemployment, youths are just roaming about. We are tired of all this shit. We want Nigeria to be working again. So that is why you are seeing Nigeria voting en masse. But one thing I want to tell you, Tinubu, they should give him a sound warning. You cannot just be doing intimidation. How can you be harassing Igbo? The Igbo people that they don't have right to vote, or they should go and destroy where you are not popular. Look at what happened in Okota, asking the Woodlands to go and turn the ballot box because you didn't have votes.
Is it the one that did that?
They are the APC.
Is it the one that instructed them?
Yes. Who is the leader of APC?
How sure are you?
We are 100% sure. We have seen his character. We know that by character we shall indicate them. Because, you see, what is happening in Lagos, we don't want fracas. Because Yoruba is also living in East. Don't put tribal stuff in politics. Let's have a freedom of voting. Let's exercise our franchise with freedom. No harassment, no intimidation. Please, we still have one election more. And thank God the Yoruba leaders has woke up, has been warning him. And we want more warning to this guy. He should stop harassing people. Intimidations, we don't want it. Let people vote their conscience. So, and I will thank God, with all their intimidation, we see the result in Lagos. Atiku meet up with the requirement. Even the leading now, we don't know who is going to be won the Lagos state. Because people are tired of lawless government. It's not that we are just saying sentiment. Let's vote what is in our mind. We are not in animal jungle that people can force us to do what is not in our mind. Let's please exercise our franchise with due freedom atmosphere.
Thank you so much.
With respect to Saraki position, I think if INEC has done the proper collation and the results announced, and it is satisfied that Saraki do not return or is not returning to the Senate, and that is the opinion or the voice of the people, I think is acceptable. But if there is any irregularity, I think he should seek for redress at the appropriate court of law. Yes, we have gone to the votes and we are expecting the results. I believe by now INEC should be rounding up with their collation and compilation. So I'm very optimistic, having followed the trend of events, that Atiku Abubakar is the president-elect. And God willing, Nigeria is at another level of transformation. We grace the entire Nigerians. And Nigeria will be more united under the leadership of Atiku, Obi, tickets or mandates. So I look forward. My regrets with respect to this Saturday's election, I think the people that are calling for violence should be called to order. I don't see any reason why any Nigerian should be disfranchised. I don't see any reason why some disgruntled elements should just want to disrupt this free flow of election and deprive people the right to make their choice. Like what happened in Okota. Some people calling Anamusi, calling the Igbos to repatriate, to go back to their home. Igbo has been one of the pillars of Lagos. Igbos, in terms of commerce and industry, Igbo have transformed Lagos. If Igbo should evacuate this state will become dormant and inactive. So whosoever is making that call is calling for a war that cannot be controlled. And I believe the Yoruba leaders should not take to seize every opportunity to caution these people, because we are not going to take light of whatever happens. You see, Igbo man is a peace-loving person, but when you dare push him to the wall, you will be the one to regret.
Are you an Igbo?
Yes, I'm an Igbo person. So I have known the antecedents of the Igbo race. They are peace-loving people, and they don't like intimidation. If you dare to intimidate them, they will stand for their rights, and it may not all go well. So we look forward any moment from now to hear the announcement of the result, because we have been making communications down east, down south, and north central. Even here in Lagos, in my polling units and the 3 polling units, PDP won with a very good margin. So it's a welcome development, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see INEC do justice to Saturday's election.
So far, so good. Are you satisfied with the outcome of results?
Satisfied. Of course, the results have not been officially announced, but we have done some collations, and
that's what I'm saying. The collation of some results.
Yes, I am satisfied, but of course I am not. The INEC also exhibits some level of unpreparedness. They were still not prepared, and also there are some lacuna in respect to security. You see that if security has been on ground to man all the polling units, I think those violence should have been curtailed. Yes. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And I will not say I'm satisfied, and I will not say I'm not satisfied. Due to the report we have, and due to what I saw on television, what happened during the election. In Lagos here and some place in Lagos was peaceful, very, very peaceful. While in the other parts, place like Okota area, it was just like a war there. I was surprised in Okota when this incident happened. From that place to the police station is just 2 minutes drive. The police was there when people were shouting. The police, they came. That one make me understand there was an agreement between the police and the party that masterminds that incident, with the APC, which I know, because there was, when the incident happened, the boy that lead them, they measure his name. Well, I think I forgot his name, although the boy is in the hospital now. They beat him to the extent he almost died. In River State, in Bonny area, the Okrika side, there was still a war. That is where I saw it. I watched it on news, I watched it on Facebook, I saw everything. The military between the militants. This was just a war front in River State. In Bayelsa, a deputy commissioner of police was kidnapped. The kidnap of that man was masterminded by the former governor of Bayelsa, Chukwueze Silva. Because the deputy commissioner refused to sign the result, they gave it to sign. So in that case, that is why I say I'm not satisfied with the election, because the president made the word when they had an African summit in Abuja. He promised them to give them peaceful and credible election.
Which means the level of security measures put in place is not enough.
It was not enough. And even though it was, the security was in the stronghold of PDP, they know it's stronghold of PDP, they will not deploy security there. Because there was an incident, Oyo South, where they killed a Shebule killed a 25 years old boy in the presence of his father. It doesn't make sense. Are we in a world where we are voting? This is choose your person, choose your leader. The president mentioned that whoever that stands ballot paper will be dealt with. Now, the question now, how many people that stand ballot paper, how many of them are arrested? The people that die are innocent. There was an incident here, I think that is from Delta, Sapele area, a copper died who went to go and serve his father's land. That copper is the person that snatched ballot paper. There is a place that an ad hoc staff of INEC died. That ad hoc INEC man, is it the person that snatched the ballot paper? No.
Rate INEC, 100% rate from 100.
So far so good. If you ask me to be frank, INEC have done their part, but I expect them to do more, which is those areas that those things happen, they should totally cancel that area. In Imo State, there is a place there was no vote, but result was given there, which is wrong. So, but so far so good. Let us wait to the final result, because as far as I know, some big boys in the Senate lost their place, lost the ticket, lost the senatorial, and even the vice president lost his unit. So that makes you understand that we are really democracy. It's supposed to be like that. It's not by force. Thank you very much.
It's only, let me put it this way, that it's only God knows all, because the functions in Nigeria is not something somebody can predict the way it is now. It may take so long time before this country should be restored very, very well. Because if you look at the country as large, everybody wants to be there at the same time, which is not possible. You want to be there at the same time. It's not possible. You see, when we talk of forces, there are forces that are working against the whole nation, or except that that power is broken. And I pray that very soon the powers will be broken, so that to set this country free from the bondage we find ourselves. You see, the election generally is not free and fair. There are complaints here and there in all the states, very few states that you can say, yes, the election is a bit fair. But generally, you can see that everything is not normal. People are complaining. There's tensions here and there. So my own is this, that except God intervene, we continue like this for a long time. But I pray that God will surely intervene very soon to set this country free from this bondage we are.
So, yeah, the level of preparation in 2015 election and this 2019, can you compare it?
The preparation you are talking about, comparing the last
election, that was during Jonathan's administration and the Buhari's administration, conducted by INEC. Yeah.
The preparation at that time actually was perfect at that time of Jonathan, because we did not hear all this hustling and tackling everywhere. You understand? And the INEC also tried, but I believe that they would have tried more than this if these same forces are not actually manipulating them. There's a lot of manipulations in the system. There is a lot. So that is why I'm still saying something here, that there are forces in this nation that never want this nation to move. These forces, they call them, is it cabal, or what do people call them? They call them cabal or whatever they call them. And they are holding on power because they have the resources. They have the money to do anything. Yes, so what I'm trying to say is that I pray that God's intervention is coming very soon.
Thank you so much for your own contribution on bystanders at Newsstand.
That they have to lose. I believe that he will lose, and he lost it. Now, why did he lose is that this woman with him. You know, this is family member. So this woman, what Saraki do, the way Saraki plays politics, people see it clearly. Don't hear Nigeria and they make noise. Nigeria, they look at things. Saraki plays politics, so you understand me? His politics gets most of wankling politics. You know, spin politics. And now this woman win because people in the state believe this woman than Saraki. They believe in her than Saraki. And now you can see how he win him. And it's too painful for this woman to win him. So Saraki, I know that this woman will win. And we even shouting, APC government promise that they cannot be able to make it. But they no boast. You get it? We can't be able to make it, but we don't boast. But you don't boast because you don't even know what you want to come and bring for us. Does that mean? You don't have anything to give us. For 16 years, you don't give us anything. Now you come start the boast again. Now tell us, okay, you come and, because of your past mistake, you come and clear your mistake where you do in the past. Don't begin the boast. You give us nothing for 16 years. This part is just 4 years. We need to see it more. Understand me? So, and when you come, you campaign that you want to sell your Nigerian property and privatize, who go follow you? Why Nigeria want to be built back as it scattered before by you? You get it? So there is foundation that make us to see that APCC have faith to deliver. But even though they cannot succeed now, they still have faith that we can still deliver. But PDP's speech is arrogant, going to sell everything, we're going to privatize everything. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. So what we need now, let us try more to see what APC can do. It's just 4 years, it's too baby. It's not tycoon that PDP. For now, you want to come in. Now, what did we do? Do what you don't do well before. What do you do well before? We are talking about Metro Airline. The APC has seen it. Metro Airline. APC are working on it. We are trying. Go back to agriculture. Do Nigeria back. Return back electricity. We are doing something at least, trying to make sure Nigeria is balanced. It's not easy for them because it's corrupt nation. But as it is now, what PDP do? What did they promise? To come and sell everything. Somebody like me, I reason before I vote. I reason for their space before I vote. This man coming to sell all. This one coming to build. Who's one would I follow? This is my nation. This is my country. I love it. So you come to sell all what we get. So I reason before I bring my food. So people reason like that. That's why this man, he lose because there's nothing they carry to deliver. He jump from year to year. There's nothing. So check them, check him. And most of them, Akbabi is losing too. Most of them going to lose. Those people where they run up and down, go here, they are losing. Because if you have stand, since I always stand with Barry, I see me. Whether I good or not, I stand with him. That's what God wants. Either good or bad, I stand with him. I can't betray him. But when you betray people just because of what you are looking for, what do they look at you for? Just like a man that marry wife because the house is shaking. In other words, step out. But someone that stand and endure, pray, and look for it to the end, and still meet up. But when you run away, Saraki defect from APC to PDP, what did he have to go and do there? Nothing. Now what is the agenda? Nothing. So I believe in this woman, and I believe he's going to succeed. Because the way I see him is he's going to succeed, and quite a people love her. So think about Saraki.
Now, looking at the conduct of the election, do you think it was free and fair?
It's the best. It's the best. See, Nigerian, America, West Africa, we cannot have election that you were proposed to be. Understand me?
You can't have 100%
They can't have 100%, but they are trying. They are trying to caution the effect of hunger. Understand me? The effect of hunger in the nation that make people to angry to go and give peaceful election. They try. They try. Because me, the way I see the atmosphere, I was thinking that people would die. But you can see how things is just be. So they try to deliver the election, whether free and fair election have done. And as it done, to glory be to God, we hear result.
Saraki is out. Do you think the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party still stand that chance of winning this election?
He can't win the Senate again. They have lost the Senate. Akbabi lost Senate, and they are lost in Senate. So many of them are losing Senate. Now this man is lose. So many of them could lose Senate.
And he's a strong backup of Atiku.
Yeah, it's a strong backup of Atiku, but why you know that even the Atiku is strong. These are the strong backup that losing. So who is Atiku? He can lose too.
So it will affect him.
It will affect him. Why not? But incumbent that stand with him are losing. So what about him? You understand me? If your incumbent is stronger and win, now your incumbent are losing. Shaking power. Power is weakening. His power is weakening. So now we are politicians. We know the game. Incumbent is his own incumbent or politics is losing. So he's weakening. He now living what? Where in the play? Where I commit up, because if this man lose or other person lose for this kind of equivalent to this man, you understand me? He's weakening. He's weak his strength in politics. You get it? So now he's not going to take it. Even the article to God be the glory. To God be the glory, because as it is now, I don't think it's going to be the way they think. Yes, it's politics. We must know the way we play it. We play it something.
Thank you so much for your contribution on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Join me next time as I bring you another interesting headline from the newsstands. Michael Adekunle reporting for Flip TV.